Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Guys, welcome. Let's discuss. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's look at everything else that is happening in the crypto space. You are welcome. I can see the chat booming, man. So, guys, let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's look at everything else that is happening in the crypto space. So, guys, so if you're a Bitcoin and crypto investor, you need to look at what the institutional investors are doing. So you need to see what is happening in the crypto space. So Bitcoin and crypto holders, you all need to see this. So let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. So as you guys can see, Bitcoin still holding strong. We are back above, $119,000 once again. So Bitcoin is trading between $119,000. So which is huge. But Bitcoin is slightly clawing up. But the art season, is it over? So no, let's look at the market. So if you take, maybe the altcoin art season is already over. So the art season is still here. And a Bitcoin is slightly clawing up. And Bitcoin has been consolidating, trading sideways for a while now. And, Bitcoin is ready to take another huge move. So, which we'll be diving into the market. We'll be looking what is happening in the crypto space. Yeah, you guys are all welcome. You guys are all welcome. So, guys, a lot of good things keep happening in the crypto space, which we'll be looking into right now. So, as you guys can see, Solana is above $200 once again. You know, so it's huge. So a lot of evening guys, evening, morning, good afternoon, good evening. You guys are amazing. Let's dive into the market. So, guys, Western Union. So it's exploring a stable coin once again after President Trump signed the new law on stablecoin, so which is the Genius Act. So after President Trump signed the Genius Act, and Western Union is trying to at least to integrate into the digital wallet, and at least to make sure that we will be able to make a transaction with a fast transaction by converting a fiat into stable coin. So which is possible. Guess what? Michael Saylor is selling his stock again at least about $5 million. So that is small to them. That is because they usually buy at least $1 billion. So he's trying to make sure he send part of his stock again to buy more Bitcoin. So guys, if you are Bitcoin and crypto investors, stay tuned. Lot of good things keep happening in the crypto space. We'll be diving into the market together. Let's look at what is happening in the crypto space. So more companies keep buying and buying and buying Bitcoin. They keep trying to make sure they add the Bitcoin to their portfolio, which is huge. So which we'll be looking into that. Guess what? JP Morgan. So is considering offering a Bitcoin and Ethereum loan, which you don't need to sell your Bitcoin. You don't even need to at least to sell your Ethereum. So you'll be able to get a loan from them. So which is huge as well. So guys, yeah, you guys are amazing. So guys, Bitcoin, let's see. This is this guy is predicting during is predicting at least Bitcoin to be heading up to $3 million per coin. So which is possible. So it's possible. Frustrate Link is predicting at least Bitcoin to be heading up to $3 million per coin. It's possible, but not this cycle. That is because, so we're already way too high. As I always say, every single day I said the market is already way too high. So, which is why I think that for sure we are on the right way, and Bitcoin is ready to move. You can see Solana just smashed, $100 billion market cap. So, guys, as I always say, the tariff war is still going on. As you guys can see, most of the altcoins are still holding strong. SRP is still holding strong. Solana having a good day, so which is huge for as you guys can see. So BNB still holding strong. Most of the altcoins are holding strong. So which take us here, as you guys can see here, BZ said that August 12th, so China tariff deadline likely to be extended. Yeah, for sure. Which I which I think the same because the The China president is like he just invited the president of the United States to visit China, which is President Trump. And, for sure, they may also be discussing about the tariff war once again. Yeah, so just smash above $200. You guys were asking me about 2 months ago, will Solana ever come back above $200? You guys can see, Solana is up huge once again. I keep telling you guys, holding strong is one of the best strategy. And if you have been holding strong for the past few months, for sure, you will be up huge a day like today. So I keep telling you guys, so the best strategy is to hold for a long term. Buy and hold for a long term. For sure, you will be in profit. So if you have been accumulating Bitcoin over the past few months, for sure, a day like today, you will be in profit. Why will you be in profit? So Bitcoin is hitting all-time high. So why would you be in profit? So guys, which take us here? So Western Union is exploring a stablecoin integration in its digital wallet, and a faster cross-border transaction and fiat conversions after Genius Art boost. So after the President Trump decided to sign the Genius Art, so of stablecoin, so which, according to Senator Sita Loomis, he said that this genius art, it will make America to dominate in the crypto space, and not just to dominate in the crypto space. That is because the United States want to make sure that they be one of the number one country to read in the crypto space as well. So, which is why I keep saying, create your own plan in the crypto space and stick to your strategy for years. For sure, it works. It will be one of the way to accumulate wealth. When you create your own strategy, what you want to do, guess what? Uh, Peter Schiff is embracing finally is embracing Bitcoin. Peter Schiff, who has been criticizing Bitcoin for years, is embracing Bitcoin once again. So, guys, which take us here again, as you guys can see here. What next? PNC banks to offer crypto access through Coinbase aims growing institutional demand because more people keep more institutions keep demanding for Bitcoin and crypto, as you guys can see here. So so PNC Bank, so they are working so hard at least to make sure they create the crypto space for their institutional demand. So which is huge. I keep telling you guys, more people keep embracing Bitcoin and crypto every single day. So people who are telling you that though Bitcoin is not the best asset to hold, or other crypto asset is not good to hold, it's because they don't understand how Bitcoin and crypto work. So even if Peter Schiff, who have been criticizing Bitcoin for years, and now finally, which I will be showing you guys the headline, he is embracing Bitcoin once again. So even if President Trump, who is now advocating for Bitcoin right now, I'll be showing you guys a lot of headline, his tweets in the past few years, when he was saying that Bitcoin is not, he is not a fan of Bitcoin. So he is now the president who is advocating for Bitcoin. So when you understand how Bitcoin and crypto work, for sure you will embrace Bitcoin. We are back above $119,000 once again. So over the past few years, Bitcoin has created and generated more millionaires than ever, and Bitcoin is here to stay. We always have up and down for sure. So which is because Bitcoin, the crypto market, is always volatile. So if you have created your plan and stick to your plan, be this year for sure you will be up. A day like today, most of the altcoin are hitting all-time high. XRP is all-time high. Solana is trading above $200. Don't forget, about 2 months ago, when Solana dipped below $100, Solana was trading $95 just few months ago when Bitcoin dipped to $74,000. So, guys, as you guys can see here, yeah, guys, let's discuss. Surprising decision from the JP Morgan, as you guys can see here, from the world largest bank, which is JP Morgan. They are preparing for what? I want you guys to see this. This is one of the largest bank, which is JP Morgan. As you guys can see here, surprising decision from the world largest bank, which is JP Morgan. So they are preparing for a major Bitcoin and Ethereum move. So what is this major Bitcoin and Ethereum move that JP Morgan is preparing for? So JP Morgan, they are considering offering loan banking by Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So, such as a Bitcoin and Ethereum holding potential starting from next year. So, this is huge. So, JP Morgan, they are preparing for a huge move. So, at least for you to be able to loan. So, all you just need to a loan that will be banking by, for holding an Ethereum and Bitcoin. So, by then, you don't even need to sell your Ethereum or to sell your Bitcoin. Let's say, for example, you want to buy a house. So you own a Bitcoin worth about $100,000. So you don't even need to sell your Bitcoin. You need is for you to deposit your Bitcoin. Then they will give you loan. So that way, because by then, so it will be banking by loan. So you'll be able to loan at least few thousands of dollars. So spend them, and when your Bitcoin is up in price, you may decide to sell and pay back your loan, which is huge. That is because as of today, Bitcoin is still trading between $119,000. Guess what? Next cycle, which is about the next 4 years from now, Bitcoin will be trading at least between a $500,000 to $1 million per coin. That is because you guys can see what is happening around the world. So more people keep embracing Bitcoin and crypto. So Bitcoin and cryptos investors, as you guys can see, huge things keep happening around the Bitcoin. So, which is why I keep telling you guys, don't sleep on Bitcoin, don't sleep on crypto. So, which is why frustrates, which I will be showing you guys the headline. So, it's predicting at least for Bitcoin to be for Bitcoin to be heading up to $3 million in the next few years. For sure, it's just for Bitcoin to be trading around what 60 trillion market cap. 2 trillion market cap with Bitcoin will be no 20 trillion market cap. 20 trillion market cap, Bitcoin will be trading $1 million per coin. So for Bitcoin to be trading at least $3 million, that means Bitcoin just need to have a 60 trillion market cap. So gold is having at least how many market cap today? 22 trillion market cap. And gold is not like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the digital asset which you can easily move through peer to peer. So, guys, let's see what next. I want you guys to see this micro-strategy. As you guys can see, strategy leverage another stocks offering. So, to boost his 71 billion Bitcoin stash. So, Sailor, they are already holding, $71 billion plus in Bitcoin today. Guess what? I want you guys to hear this. Just US export ETF are now holding more than $153 billion in Bitcoin. That is about 6.1%, more than 6% of total Bitcoin supply that will ever be in existence. So Bitcoin is 21 million. Just US export ETF are already holding more than 6% that will ever be in existence. So, which is why I keep telling you guys that, so if the world really embrace Bitcoin, there is no much Bitcoin left out there. We only have a 21 million. So just US export ETF already holding 6% of it, more than 6%. Sailor is already holding more than 3%. So which they are holding a $71 billion plus. So which is huge. It's huge. So the big boys, they keep buying, they keep embracing Bitcoin. So which is why I think, another huge move is coming anytime soon. So, and, Bitcoin has been consolidating for a while now. So after Bitcoin head up to $23,000, slightly down, which is why money is flowing into the altcoin, as you guys can see. Yeah, guys, if you have any question, drop your question on the chat. So we'll be doing Q&A shortly. The market is full of surprise. Yes, man. You guys know that, till the big boys keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. So the market is full of surprise. So a lot of things keep happening in the crypto space every single day. More people keep embracing Bitcoin. Bitcoin is here to stay. I keep showing you guys those data for you guys to know. Yeah, for sure, Bitcoin is here to stay. And Bitcoin goes nowhere. So you guys need to see this, yeah? Genius Group just doubled down their Bitcoin holding with about 200 Bitcoin, which is their plan is to hold at least 1,000 Bitcoin. So by the end of this year, 2025. So, so as you guys can see, so which is about that is what about you know, and about 10,000 within the next few years, the next 2 years. So their plan is to hold at least to buy at least 10,000 Bitcoin in the next 2 years. But at least now at the end of the year, their plan is to make sure they will be able to accumulate another 1,000 Bitcoin. So which is why I keep saying that even if if Bitcoin will dip down this cycle, it will dip down like previous cycle. So that is because you guys can see this cycle. The Wall Street, they keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. Pop is dumping below his ICO's initial offering. Yeah, for sure, guys. Guess what? I wanted to short a pump around 0.006. Imagine if I have short it by then. It's just that which this is why I keep saying, stick to your plan. My plan was to short a pump back then. But you guys can see it's been down 50% from 0.006. And I transferred some cash to hype liquidity, which is still there now. I did spend them. I wanted to short a pump by then because I think, yeah, pump will be dumping down. But still then today, pump has been dumping. I said it that during when they launch it that you guys need to take profit for sure. It will dump because I know many people won't take it, but they won't hold it for long. But guess what? There is something. The airdrop they said they will be dropping to users. I haven't still received even if airdrop from them. So if any of you guys receive their airdrop, you guys should let me know. I haven't received any of their airdrop. If you have used pump and you receive airdrop, you guys should let me know. Yeah, leverage. I wanted to short it using leverage trading. So, guys, as you guys can see, more people keep buying Bitcoin. So, which is why I keep telling you guys that Bitcoin is here to stay. But no, they are not just that; they are just buying Bitcoin. They are buying Ethereum as well. Which is why, as you guys can see here, this is a Cathy Wood. So, Axe Invest. They just bought another 4,421 ETH. So as you guys can see here, so Tom's Leo's treasures company, so which is shares on July 21st. So more people keep buying Ethereum as well, which is why Ethereum is up huge. I'm good. So, Silva, how are you all doing? So, guys, if you have any question, drop your question on the chat. Every single day I'm here. So, where we discuss Bitcoin and crypto, and you guys already know that. So, if you are watching from other platform like Kick, you are watching from Twitch, you are watching from S, aka Twitter, make sure you are also following me on YouTube. That's because 99% of the time I can stream to other platform, which I don't know why. But for sure, every single day I'm here where we discuss Bitcoin and crypto. So you have any question, drop your question on the chat. So guys, more people keep embracing Bitcoin and crypto, and you guys can see the data. So Bitcoin is here to stay. One thing I always say is that taking profit is important, and I have been showing you guys the data, even if me myself, few years ago, I remember 3 years ago, which I will maybe the end of the stream before Q&A, I will still be showing you guys as well. So, but me showing you guys those things is not for me to show off, but more for me to still encourage you guys that for sure you can make it in the crypto space. It's easy for you to make money in the crypto space if you stick to your strategy. So, which is simple. So I try my possible best every single day not to show you off in the crypto space but I still have to show you guys some data which is still on chain, some transaction, when I was still picking up some NFTs years back, so which is simple. So imagine I was flipping, OKBF for like 80 Solana back then, so up and down. So doing it at least 10 times, that means you will be holding 10,000 Solana. Let's get this clear. 10,000 Solana, if you stake 10,000 Solana in a year, if you stake 10,000 Solana, that's because Solana's taking giving you about 7.4% a year. So having opportunity to make 10 Solana by flipping NFTs, So 10,000 8,000 Solana, not 10,000 Solana, 8,000 Solana. So if your opportunity to flip OK beer for 80 Solana, 40 Solana, 60 Solana, I'm making 8,000 Solana. 8,000 Solana, taking 8,000 Solana, it gives you about a 7.4 so in a year. 7.4 Solana, let's put it as 7 Solana, 7% a year. 7% will be giving you 70 Solana a year if you are taking 1,000 so. So a day like today, Solana is trading between $200. So 17 times $200 will be giving you about $14,000. So you'll be making full $14,000 a year without be doing nothing. So which is it sounds crazy, but that is how it is. But 1,000 Solana, if you have times that your 1,000 Solana, 1,000 times 200, giving you about $200,000. So that is how simple it is to make money in the crypto space. So which maybe before the end of the stream, so I will be showing you guys transaction once again, trading NFTs when I was picking up NFTs. So guys, let's move further. I want you guys to see this. So this is BlackRock. As you guys can see, BlackRock Spot ETF just bought another, as you guys can see here, 27,116 it. What about how much? $102 million just yesterday. You guys can see the big boys keep buying. So if Ethereum is consolidating right now, for sure, that's because a lot of people are taking profit, which is important as well, which is one thing I always say every single day. Taking profit is important. So that's because if you're in profit, you take profit. But the institutional investors, they keep accumulating, which is what you are seeing here. So another $102 million worth of Ethereum is out of the market. And yesterday I showed you guys when Coinbase was warning about how much we yesterday. That was about 4 point something billion worth of Ethereum that Genesis lost their seed phrase. So they are still looking for them. So if they don't find that seed phrase, that means that $4 billion worth of Ethereum is lost forever. So I remember a few months ago when I was telling you guys as well, don't sleep on Ethereum as well. Ethereum is a sleeping lion. And Solana as well, because a lot of things still going on Ethereum and Solana. Sui as well, you guys know that. So a lot of things going on Ethereum. You know, the biggest NFTs trading, so they are still going on in Ethereum as well. Ethereum blockchain, the usage is still smooth as well. It's just the transaction fee. So following by Solana, 90%, 99% of the meme coin right now are be trading on Solana as well. So which take us here, guys. So as you guys can see, Solana just flip BNB by market cap. So if you guys head over here, you guys will see. Let me see if I can bring that on CMC. So this is a CMC. I even remember at a time when Solana was at the third largest cryptocurrency. So you guys can see here, Solana's market cap is sitting with about Solana market cap is sitting with about $107 billion, when a BNB market cap is sitting with about $105.9 billion. Theta market cap is sitting with about 162 billion, when SRP is above 200 billion market cap. So there was a time so when SRP was down, huge. So when Solana market cap surpassed SRP, which I don't think it will happen this cycle again. So I don't think it will happen. Yeah, guys, I keep seeing the chat booming. You have any question, drop your question on the chat. For sure, we'll be doing Q&A before the end of the stream. So, guys, let's see. So just flip BNB by market cap. So which I think Solana momentum. I keep just like as I was saying just now. A lot of things still going on with so in order for you to trade on the Solana blockchain, for you to trade all those meme coin, if you are on if you are on a coin desk right now. So desk screener as well. If you're on desk screener, you will find out that multiple meme coin has been listed, has been trading over the past a few hours, over the past 24 hours, over the past 48 hours, been trading on a Solana blockchain. And you all know for you to trade all those meme coins, that means you need Solana for you to trade them as well. So which take us here, as I was saying, Bitcoin, this is a first rate. He said that Bitcoin could reach, $3 million and even more higher. So he's predicting at least Bitcoin to be heading up to, at least as you guys can see here, for Bitcoin to head up to $3 million per coin. Yeah, which I think is possible for Bitcoin to be trading at least $3 million. During his recent appearance on CNBC, Frustra is predict that at least Bitcoin to be heading up to, at least, as you guys can see, Bitcoin could be heading up to, $3 million per coin. I said, yes, it's possible, but not this cycle, which is why I say taking profit is important. Not this cycle, but, Bitcoin heading up to $3 million is possible over the next few years. So it's possible. So it's just a matter of time. It's possible for Bitcoin to be trading at least $3 million per coin. So, which is why I keep saying we are still early in the crypto space. So, guys, a giant electric vehicles manufacturer listed on NASDAQ raising funds to buy Bitcoin. Here's the detail. Yeah. So this manufacturing car company, which is called Vocon, Vocon just raised they just raised $500 million to create Bitcoin strategy reserve. So, which is Bitcoin treasury? So, more companies creating Bitcoin treasury reserve. As I say, even if Tesla are holding more than $1 billion in Bitcoin today, so which even if SpaceX, I saw it on chain about a few hours ago that SpaceX just moved their Bitcoin, so which they may be taking profit as well. So which is possible, they may be taking profit as well. So which is what I always say, taking profit is important. So because you can't predict the top of the market, so more companies trying to create a strategic reserve, Bitcoin treasury reserve, just like a Michael Saylor micro strategy. So which they keep buying and buying and buying. So I remember 2020 when strategy started this year. So today they are now holding more than $70 billion in Bitcoin using Bitcoin strategy by borrowing against their stock to buy Bitcoin, and their stock has been skyrocketing since then to date. So guys, keep smash the like, smash the like, share the stream with your friends and family. Let them know we are here. So let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. So Bitcoin is here to stay. Keep telling you guys every single day. Bitcoin is here to stay. It's just, people who keep telling you that Bitcoin is not a good asset to hold is because they don't understand Bitcoin. And you guys who have been in crypto for a while totally understand that, it's because they don't understand the Bitcoin strategy. So even the people who criticize Bitcoin over the past few years, who think that Bitcoin is not a good asset to hold, it's because they don't understand it. And when they finally understand it, you will find out that they keep abducting it every single day, which is why I'm here every single day to keep encouraging you guys, to keep letting you guys know what is happening in the crypto space, to hold your Bitcoin for a long time. For sure it will be profitable. So which take us here, I showed you guys this the short clip yesterday. Dave Porton, so he said he sold his SRP and he's regretting it because, so SRP is now up huge. SRP hitting his all-time high, trading above $3.60, between $3.60, now $3.52. So it was up high with about $3.61, $3.62. So which it takes us here as well. Let's see what next. Expert endorsement. Unexpected endorsement from Bitcoin's enemy, which is Peter Schiff. So finally, Peter Schiff is endorsing Bitcoin. So he says, sell your ETH, which is, he says, sell your ETH and buy Bitcoin is better. So for sure, Peter Schiff is endorsing Bitcoin first time. So he has been criticizing Bitcoin for years. Say Bitcoin So Bitcoin is not real. So it's only gold, which is real money. Bitcoin is the digital gold. So you can't compare the digital than the real gold. So Bitcoin is the digital gold, the store of value. So powered by miners, guided by code, decentralized, give you freedom, gives you everything you need. Bitcoin is that light you need. Bitcoin is that vehicle you need to drive. Bitcoin is that computer you need. Bitcoin is that money which you need. So everything you need is in Bitcoin. Bitcoin give you freedom. So that is the most important thing which I'm thinking of every single day. Because I don't think there's nothing you can get more than freedom. So because when you have freedom, you have everything you need on your side. So Bitcoin give you freedom to do everything you ever need to do. So which is huge. So, guys, why we need to still invest? Why we need to invest in Bitcoin? Which I think it take us here. So, Justice Son is finally going to space. I want us all to go to space one day. So, to go to space right now. So, why Justice Son is going to space? He's now fucking rich as hell. He's the guy who bought just a banana for $1 million time ago. So now he's taking a ticket to space. So in order for you to go to space now, at least you will need about from $5 million to $10 million to buy ticket. So Justice Son is going to space because he's fucking rich in Bitcoin and crypto now. So guys, let's see this before Q&A. This is what I was saying just now. This is USS Spot ETF. Let me refresh it. So let me refresh it and see. Okay, US Spot ETF, they are now holding 6.17% of Bitcoin total supply. So this updated yesterday, as you guys can see. Bitcoin is 21 million, but just US Bitcoin ETF tracker, they are US Bitcoin, they are now holding 6.17%. So which is how much? $154 billion plus. So which is huge. You guys can see here, just BlackRock is now holding 87 billion, followed by Fidelity, which is also holding 24 billion plus. So Grayscale holding 21 billion plus. Just go forth and forth and forth like that. So you guys can see, the Wall Street, they keep breathing Bitcoin, they keep buying and buying, which is why I keep saying, so don't sleep on Bitcoin. So keep embracing Bitcoin, keep buying, keep using DCA strategy, and hold for a long term. So a huge move is coming because Bitcoin has been consolidating for a while now, which is why I think, for sure, and Bitcoin will be popping up huge from here. So all you just need to do is to keep DCA dollar cost average and hold for a long term. For sure, you will all be in profit. So let's do Q&A, question and answer. Let's do Q&A. So few years ago, Western Union will be embracing Bitcoin as an asset. Now, I showed you guys just now, Western Union is exploring the stable coin to integrate in the digital wallet. So at least for faster payment transaction. So after President Trump decide to sign the Genius Act just last week, which is why I still think this Genius Act, it will bring more people to in the crypto space. Imagine as Western Union, how huge as Western Union embracing Bitcoin. So and more people. What's this? Their integration with in digital wallet. So at least it work out. Many people will be like, well, they will like to process their payment, their transaction with in crypto, and it will bring more adoption in the crypto space as well. So which is huge, which is huge. So Solana, people are still predicting Solana $300. So Solana is trading between $200 now. So which is possible? It's just for Solana to have a market cap of how much? About 150 billion. Solana market cap is sitting between 107 billion. So it's just for Solana to have a market cap of about $150 billion. So we'll be trading $300 per coin. So just January Solana all-time high was $296. So which is why it's possible for so to head up to near near protocol. I still hold my near in my base wallet as well. So I haven't sold recently. I wanted to take profit back then when it was trading between $8. Near protocol had up to $8 back then before the market dropped down. So thank you all, guys. Let's do Q&A, question and answer Q&A, guys. Thank you, guys, for the amazing comments. So let's discuss Bitcoin, let's discuss crypto, let's do Q&A. Drop your question on the chat if you have any questions. So let's discuss, let's discuss. Ross Ulbricht is grateful that he finally out. So since now between about 6 months when President Trump signed into law for to grant Ross Ulbricht's bail, you know, one of the cryptos investors in early between 2011, that was when Ross Ulbricht built the stick load. That is a question from Twitch. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, guys, the strategy is simple. Create your own plan when you are buying. When you are buying, create your own plan and stick to it for years, for sure. It works. When you are buying, stick to your plan when to sell and when to buy. This is a OpenSea, just like as I was saying just now. I'm on OpenSea. You guys can see that, my NFTs holding on OpenSea. So if you want to check them out, Charlie or that's called Charlie. So it's simple when you're on OpenSea. So as you guys can see here, this is my favorite. Let me see. The top offer, even if Genesis is slightly up, just like as I was saying just now, we'll show you guys NFTs transaction. I remember, like for example, this 8-bit, when 8-bit was selling like 0.9 ETH, so 0.9 ETH, 1 ETH, 1.1 ETH. So a day like today, those NFTs are down tremendously. So those NFTs are even between about $20 to $30 right now. So even if a month ago I give it out to most of you guys, so some of them because I was holding a huge amount of them, I decided to at least to give out some of them to you guys. So DCA is simple: buying when the market is down and flip them when the market is up. As you guys can see here, even if this particular wallet is still holding about $1,840 in value, NFT's value. So why am I showing you guys this? Picking up some of those NFTs. So I'm not the one who create them, but when you see they are down, picking them up. I still remember April Union. April Union now is trading between, let's say, the offers is trading between, let's say, about $20 to $30 as well. So, but I still remember when April Union was still trading between at least 4 to 500, 800, $1,000. But now trading between $20 to $30. So it's still a good buy as well. So not just Bitcoin. There's still money to make in the NFT space. As I always say, it's good at least 40% in Bitcoin, 20% in big cap, 20% in meme coin, 20% in the NFT space. So if you look here, my let's look at the favorite, or how did it become? Tokens listed, offer, portfolio, create, watch. Okay, favorite. You can see here some of the transaction log term. I have to show you guys this for you guys to see. I'm not just talking, but this is what I've been been in the crypto space for a while. Even if when we was doing, using DCA, flipping NFTs back then, even if 3, 4 years ago, I was already, pulling out 80 Solana to flip out to just pick up some NFTs. So let me see. If let me quickly see if I can show you guys on chain. Solana NFTs, my sole address. Most of those NFTs back then, they were trading between at least 20 to 30. So some of them one ETH. But a day like today, they are down. So which is a good pick as well. Favorites, let me see. I'm trying to look for some of them which will be holding a Solana address because I don't connect those address to this particular computer. We find out that let me see this one here, AB. Let's see. Let me look at this particular NFT transaction. Let me see if I will see the transaction history. Activities. Okay. You can see here 3 years ago. Let me quickly show you guys this. I hope you guys can see this. Let me zoom. Zoom out. You guys can see. Oh, I zoom out, but it can't show. Okay. Let me show you if I can show you guys this one. So 3 years ago, I hope you guys can. Okay, let me turn off my camera. Shush. My camera covered it. I'm trying to see if I can. My camera cover it, but let me try explaining it to you guys. So the transaction side, my camera cover it. So 3 years ago, I pick up this NFT from me, point 19 it. So and I have to flip it back same 3 years ago. No, I pick it up for like a point zero nine it, but selling it for like a point 19 it. It's one of the way using DCA. Let me see if there is a way because one thing is that once I turn off this camera, you guys will hear my voice. This studio, this particular studio is somehow crazy. That was 3 years ago, not even to date. Let me see. Should I have a Solana NFTs transaction here as well? So, guys, what am I trying to say is that using a DCA it works. Let me quickly. You guys need to see this particular transaction, this particular NFT. So this is 8-bit, which I was saying just now. 8-bit activities. Let's look at the activities. I will turn off the camera. You guys should see the transaction before I have to turn on the camera because if I turn on if I turn off the camera, you guys will hear me. Let me see. Let me turn off the camera so you guys will see the transaction that happened 3 years ago. It's on chain. I hope you guys saw it. So it's about 3 years ago. What happened is that you will see it you. So when I pick it up for slightly between point zero zero 0.005, but flipping it back for almost 1 Ethereum. So that is one of the way picking up those NFTs when they are down. That is 8-bit. 8-bit right now. This is just 2 months ago. I give it out to you guys for free. So, but those things now you may be expecting that NFTs are down, but don't be surprised that one day they wake up, they be trading at a one Ethereum once again. Ethereum today is almost back up to $4,000. So $4,000, which is that is huge. That is how those NFTs are. Because if the project decide now that okay, the team decide that they will be doing a giveaway, boom, before you know, or they will be doing airdrop, at least raise some funds in order for them to to do airdrop for the every Tuki holder. You will find out that those NFT will be trading between 2 Ethereum in less than 24 hours. So another day we will be discussing better about NFTs as well. So guys, let's keep the Q&A going. Let's do Q&A. So, guys, I'm showing you guys this not to show off, but to let you guys know what is, how possible, how easy it is for you to make money in the crypto space. I try my possible best every single day not to, show portfolio, So that's because I know in the crypto space, many people intimidate with a screenshot showing that, oh, I hold amount of this. No, that is not how it works. You are still early in the crypto space. There's still more money to make. So more money to make in the crypto space. You are still early. Don't think you are already too late. No, there's still more money to make in the crypto space. You guys are still early. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Christabel. I'm good. I'm good, guys. The thing is that, you say never invest. We still have a good time to invest in the crypto space, guys. I want you guys to know that, so Bitcoin is already way too high, which is why I say this is the best strategy. The market is already way too high. Don't be surprised, now to the end of the year, Bitcoin will be slightly down for sure. But a huge move is coming, but it will be a short term. So, which is why, as you guys can see on the title today, I said that Bitcoin and altcoin, that you guys need to see what the institutional investors are doing, the ways are doing. They keep buying and buying, which I think it will bring at least, if Bitcoin pop up from here, $125,000 is nothing. And once Bitcoin pull back, more money will flow into altcoin as well. So the move that is coming, I think it will be short time. That's because we don't have so much time on our side. If history is on our side, Bitcoin usually go with 4 year cycle. And you guys remember when we entered July, which is this month, the first day of July said that if history is on our side, so July usually be a good month for the crypto. Bitcoin and crypto, you guys can see that was when Bitcoin was still trading between $100,000, between 98,000, $100,000. Boom! A day like today, you guys can see Bitcoin is trading above, you know, Bitcoin has added about 20% since then to date. So when we added the Q1 with about 36%, 35.6%. So when we added Q3, I said, so the first month of Q3 usually be a good month for the Bitcoin and crypto space. And you guys can see, yes, this is what is happening right now. So for sure. So we still have a long time to invest. Don't be scared that you already miss out. You did not miss out, guys. You did not miss out. So more money still. We still have a long time to make money in the crypto. So just try to make sure you have some cash on your side. It's very, very important as well. So make sure you have some cash on your side. The market is full of surprise. Yeah, for sure. The market is full of surprise because so you guys can see the Wall Street, they are not sleeping. I showed you guys just now. Look at what is happening here. So this is a Western Union, a Brazilian Bitcoin, a Brazilian crypto, a Brazilian digital payment was again Western Union, first time ever in history. And today again, which is a Peter Schiff, is a Brazilian Bitcoin, first time ever again in history. So few years ago, Peter Schiff is criticizing Bitcoin, even if the President Trump was criticizing Bitcoin, which is why I think, as of today, less than 1% of the world population still not know about Bitcoin, which is why I think few years from now, more people will embrace Bitcoin. For sure, we are still early in the crypto space, which is why JP Morgan is trying to make sure that, in the next few years, next year, what did he say it will be doing? Offering Bitcoin and crypto backing low. So you'll be able to deposit your Bitcoin and borrow against your Bitcoin and crypto. This is one of the largest bank as you guys can see, one of the world largest bank. So a lot of good is more surprise happening in the crypto space every single day. I'm cool. Thank you, guys. Yeah, already talk about that. The pump token is dumping. It's been down. Let's quickly see it once again. Pump token is been down. So I saw it a few hours ago. I said, whoa, I made a huge mistake for not shorting it because I wanted to short it around the pump. You guys can see, I just searched it about a few hours ago because when I saw it is down, I said, whoa, you can see it here. It's already here. I say, whoa, you can see pump is being down over the past. Let's look at 7 days chart. It's been down 31%. So I wanted to short it when it was around 0.006. Yeah, I wanted to short it around here. Let me show you guys here when I wanted to short pump token. So I wanted to short it when it was trading. Let me go back here. You guys could see. From I wanted to short it. I deposit some cash in hype liquidity. But which is what in even if me, I say it every day, you need to stick to your plan. If, for example, I have stick to my plan there, a day like today for sure. Pop fund, when it was trading between here, point 0.006. Since then to date, it's been down like almost about 40%. You guys can see. I wanted to short it there. Imagine if I've used $1,000 to short it there with because I checked it's like they already give about 5%. So hype liquidity give it about 5%, 5% perpetual trading. So leverage, 5% leverage. So if I would have been able to short it back then, now $1,000 would have turned to like about $10,000 to $20,000. That is opportunity in crypto. But don't trade with leverage, guys. Don't trade with leverage. Trading leverage is one of the best way to easily lose your money. If you are just coming in the crypto space, don't trade with high leverage. It's not good to trade with high leverage if you are just coming. So, guys, smash the like, share this room with your friends and family every single day. I, Charisco, is here where we discuss Bitcoin and crypto. That is because Bitcoin and crypto has created just in the past 6 months. Bitcoin has created and generated more than 30,000 millionaires. 2011 Bitcoin trading below $1. A day like today, Bitcoin trading above $118,000. So, which is huge, but still more money to make. So I just showed you guys just now where Frustrate was predicting Bitcoin to be trading $3 million in the next few years. Yeah, pop did not skyrocket. It's even trading more than the ICO's launch. Back then it was $4 billion evaluated. It had up to $5 to $6 billion. A day like today, it's been dumping. It's been down. I did not receive their airdrop as well, which is out crazy, but I used pop phone for a long time, but I did not receive their airdrop. But it will be recovery back. For now, it will drop. That's because if they really do the airdrop, many people will be taking their profit, taking profit. It's a free money. So when you receive free money, for sure you will be doing. You just have to sell it and keep the cash. Even if Pegwig, I receive a lot of Pegwig, but Pegwig is being up huge. Let's quickly look at this. So Pegwig is being up huge. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. You guys can see here. Pegwig is be up to zero point zero 0.04, holding a market cap of about 2.5 billion. I remember back then when I received how many Pegwig? I received a few thousands of them. What about like $300 to $400 as an airdrop? So I sold all because I did not even believe in the 2K. I know it will dump. If dump down like about a dump like about almost it was down with like 95%. But day like today, you guys can see Puji Pegwing. So Puji Pegwing is now up huge. For the past 7 days, it's up 21%. Let's look at 1 month performance. 1 month performance is being up with about 400%, 411%. This is why I said it was down with like 99%. So it was down 99% from all time high. So any token that usually do airdrop like that, for sure it will be down because people usually take profit. So that is what happening to Popfon as well. But one thing is that I did not receive my own airdrop from Popfon. Maybe I didn't, when I was trading it back then, maybe I used others' address. And most of this address, I have not even logged in for a while. Most of those other address. For sure, next few years we will all, there will be changes for sure. So with Bitcoin and crypto, we will all become millionaires. Just like as Justice Son is going to space, taking a ticket of about $5 to $10 million to space. For sure, if you ever want to go to space, that means you need to invest in the crypto space for Bitcoin and crypto to change your life. For we all to go to space together, enjoy life. go to the gym, eat good, take care of your family, travel around the world. So, which is why I'm here every single day, keep letting you guys know, keep encouraging you guys, keep telling you guys what is happening in the crypto space. That's because I want us all to achieve a financial freedom together. It's one of the best freedom you can give to yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. When I start doing this year, which exchange will I be using? Maybe because I will verify, some exchange again because back then I was using Binance and Bybit. But what happened now is that I can't use Binance. They said because I remember because long time ago when I was verifying my Binance, but it's like they have to ask you how much is the limit you want to trade. So back then it's like I put a little amount of limit because I don't even believe in crypto back then. So, when I now get into crypto now, so I've traded, they said, I've traded so much volume there, this and that, so I can't trade for now. So I can deposit in Bybit, Binance and withdraw. But to trade there is somehow, I don't know what really happened. But I can use Coinbase or Bybit. My Bybit is open, which I use 247 for my transaction, for payment, for my everyday spending. I use mostly Bybit. So their Bybit, my Bybit card give me cash back of about 2%, which is why I have the link in the description. If you want to sign up with Bybit, it's simple. It's one of the best exchange which you can use here in Europe. But you guys who are in some other countries, which I don't know how it works there. Okay, but if you guys use it and you guys have issues, let me know. So Bybit has been good as well, but which I think Kraken is good as well. So I will be verifying some new addresses in some new exchanges again. One thing is that, like me, if you already have your money in decentralized exchange, you don't even need them. Like if you hold your money in, let's say I hold my money in Phantom Wallet. So one thing I just need is to swap into those tokens. So I is to swap into, it's just like if you have your money in MetaMask as well, like for example, you guys can see my MetaMask here, but you guys can see the wallet. I don't know from the, unless I have to click into it. So even if my MetaMask, I have some funds here, so all I just need is for me to swap, is for me to just convert them into that token which I need. So it's simple. But I will be verifying new exchanges. Some people don't even want to use centralized exchange like all those centralized exchange. Some people want to use decentralized exchange because centralized exchange, you have to do KYC. You have to do KYC, verify your documents, which is why. But nevertheless, to me, it means nothing. So to do KYC, it's simple. So I'll be starting my DCA, 90 end of the year once the market is down. Abi. So it's like a pop fund don't want to do the airdrop. So they allocate some good amount of money, more than $150 million for airdrops for the users of the tool, for the users of the platform. But to date, even if me myself, I don't receive airdrop for them. So like now, I think I have like two wallet address, which one on the computer here, one on my smartphone. So, but the other ones I have not log into them, but I don't think they have do the airdrop. They have done the airdrop because I did not receive anything as airdrop from them. So, guys, we're already taking so much time. You guys are smart and intelligent. For sure, with Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. Keep sharing the stream so let your friends and family know about Bitcoin and crypto. So don't go all in. Take profit. If you're in profit, it's very, very important. But a huge move is coming, which is why I think that and this move it will take so much time. So before the market come down, so the data are saying that Bitcoin is being consolidated for a while, and altcoins, art season is not over. For sure, more money is coming into the altcoin, but keep taking profit when you're in profit. Which is why I was telling you guys a few weeks ago that Solana is ready to move. You guys can see Solana is back up to 200 dollars. So it's trading, it's hitting a reset all time high once again. So not all time high, but and a reset all-time high. But you guys can see SRP. I tell you guys, SRP, a lot of things going on with SRP. Boom, SRP hit an all-time high again. So which is huge. So guys, keep this year, keep holding. So I'll see you all tomorrow from 6 p.m. going. Every single day I'm here. If anything happen in the crypto space, even if it's 1 a.m., for sure I will be here to let you guys know what is happening. So don't forget, you are smart and intelligent with Bitcoin and crypto. We will all achieve a financial freedom. Charisco is out. See you all tomorrow, guys.